Yes, good morning everyone. Today again I am here in front of you all with a very important topic from chapter number 1, that is NPO, not for profit organization. Today I am actually telling you one of the very important adjustment, that is regarding the fund accounting. Now, as we have studied in the theory in the previous videos, we have seen that there are two types of donations actually. One is the general donation and one is a specific donation. So what is regarding their treatment? In theory we have covered all those topics, but now we will see the accounting treatment of those donations and funds. Now suppose if it is a general donation where name is not mentioned that for what particular purpose it has to be utilized. General donation will be taken in the income and expenditure income side. But now I am telling you how to deal with these specific funds. How to deal with these specific funds. Suppose you are having a question in which some specific funds are given. For example, it can be tournament fund, it can be some fund related to sports, it can be some pavilion fund, it can be some building fund, or so many, for example, like that. So how will you deal with the treatment? In this type of fund, what you have to do, you cannot take this specific fund in the income and expenditure account in the income side. These all specific funds you have to take in the balance sheet. Which side in the balance sheet? Yes, it is in the liability side in the balance sheet. And whatever is given related to these funds, for example, there can be number of incomes related to these funds. All incomes will be added and all expenses related to these funds will be subtracted. Why it is done like this? So whatever is the value of the fund, whatever amount is given in the question, whatever incomes which is adding to that fund will be added and whatever expenditure will be there will be subtracted. And then finally whatever answer you are getting, that answer will show in the outer column in the balance sheet, in the which side? In the liability side. So let us take one question related to the this type of specific fund. See question number 5th from D.K. Goyal, which we are using. This is treatment for question number 5th. As you all are having the question, let us solve it. Make a format. Just make a small format of balance sheet. We have to just show the treatment of this particular fund. Balance sheet as at whatever date is given in the question. Yes, you can see in the question it is given. How will you deal with the following item in respect of a club for the year ending 31st March 2019? As at 31st March 2019. Make a format. Liabilities. Amount, assets, amount. So first of all, take the fund. What is given in the question, you can see. It is a tournament fund as on 31st March 2018. So what is the value of the fund? Write it first of all, tournament fund. Tournament fund. What is the value of the fund? You can see it is 60,000. Write it here. In the inner column, you should never show all this item directly in the outer column. Just solve it in the inner column and then whatever final answer we are getting, that will show it in the outer column. Okay, otherwise you will lose your marks in the board exam. So please be attentive. Next item you can see donation. What donation has been received for this fund? Some donation has been received, so obviously donation will add to the value of the fund. It will increase the value of the fund. What donation is there? Plus donation. It is adding to the fund, that's why it will be added. How much donation is received? 12,000. Like this. Yes, next item you can see expenditure incurred for conducting tournament. So whenever the expenditure will be incurred, it will decrease the value of the fund. So decrease it, expenditure incurred. Expenditure. How much expenditure is there? 13,600. It will be subtracted. Then put it bracket. Last one you can see interest received on tournament fund investment. Some investment will be done. Suppose if investment fund was given, if tournament fund investment will be there, we will take it in the asset side. Because it is an investment and all investment will be taken in the asset side. But fund is not given of investment, directly it is given that this much interest has been received on the investment. How much interest is received on the investment? 4,800. That is again an income, it will be added. Interest received on investment. Interest received on investment. How much it is? 4,800. Like this. Okay. In this way, just we have, as I informed in the concept, just whatever incomes are there which is adding to the fund will be added, and whatever expenditure are there related to any particular fund will be subtracted, and whatever answer we are getting we will write here in the outer column. Do it plus minus and find it out how much you are getting. Solve it. How much we are getting? See. Yes, it is how much? 63,200. This is the, it means here we are having a positive balance in the fund. Now very important thing, suppose if instead of positive answer you are getting negative answer, what does it mean? It means that in that particular fund balance is not there and it is going in minus, it is going in negative, so we cannot show here like this. If answer is coming in negative, minus answer is coming, then you will show that answer where? In the income and expenditure. Okay, in the expenditure side, not here. But now it is normally positive answer, so it will be shown like this in the balance sheet. In this way, you will deal with the various specific funds. When funds are specific, always the treatment will be shown in the liability side with the positive answer. Okay, I hope you are understanding the concept of the fund accounting. Now, let us take the next one, very important adjustment of subscription. It was regarding the fund accounting. Now let us take adjustment of subscription. Subscription, I can say it is the most important adjustment of this chapter. It will be there in the question. 3 marks question can also come in the boards or in the big question of 6 marks. Definitely you will have adjustment related to subscription. Theory also can come in MCQ and all. Let us see what is the basic concept of the subscription. Topic is subscription. Subscription, as we have seen in the theory, that there are number of incomes as a source for the NPO, which are working as a trust for a charitable purpose for providing various services to the society. So subscription is one of the major source of income, I can say, and subscription is a source which is recurring in nature. It means generally it is monthly received. Generally I am saying, okay. So subscription is an item which is of recurring nature. One is life membership fees. Don't mix it with that, please. Life membership fees is a fees which is given only once in a life to become the whole life member, member of the NPO. Where it will be taken life membership fees, it will be taken in the liability side. It will be added in the capital fund. But this subscription, when we are talking, subscription is an item of nominal nature. It is a nominal income. Okay, where it will be taken? It will be taken in the income and expenditure. Which side? Income side. Yes, very good. It will be taken in the income side. So, let us see what is the concept and how it will be taken. Subscription. Whatever subscription is given in the receipt and payment, that will be taken. Now 2 items will be added and 2 will will be subtracted. Basically, what will be added and what will be subtracted. Yes. When we are, since it is an item of income and expenditure, as we have discussed, it will be taken in the income side. So when we are talking about income and expenditure, what is the general rule for doing transactions in the income and expenditure account? What is the rule? It is followed on the accrual basis. Okay, it is based on P&L account and all. That's why it is nominal in nature. So here we have to take the items which are related to the current year. Concept is related to the current year, whether it is in cash or whether the transaction is in credit, no matter. But what is the main point, that all the items, all the incomes or expense which are purely related to the current year will be taken. So subscription which is given in the receipt and payment account, that will be written first of all. Then what will be added? Subscription outstanding for the current year. Outstanding subscription for current year. Outstanding, I am writing in short, subscription for current year will be added. Why? Because this amount of subscription is due for the current year. मिलना चाहिए था but नहीं मिला. What I am saying? Outstanding. मिलना चाहिए था but नहीं मिला. That will be taken here. That will be added here. Then again, what thing will be added? Advance in the beginning. Advance in the beginning. Advance in the beginning will be again added. Why it will be added? Because suppose if any advance is received in the beginning of the year, it means what? It will be utilized for the whole current year. Since that amount will be utilized for the current year, it means that is related, that is given for the current year. So it will be added. Only current year items will be added and the past and the future will be subtracted. Only the items related to the current year will be added. Okay, in any item in the income and expenditure account. What two will be subtracted? अगर आप ये दो चीजें भी ध्यान में रख लेते हो तो it's very easy for you people. आपको इसके रिवर्स को माइनस कर देना है. कौन सी दो चीजें ऐड करनी है? कौन सी दो चीजें ऐड करनी है? Yes, one is outstanding subscription for the current year. या आप ये बोल सकते हो कि outstanding at the end. For the current year means what? आप इसको ऐसे भी बोल सकते हो outstanding subscription at the end. Okay? कि ये करंट ईयर से रिलेटेड है. एक एडवांस इन द बिगिनिंग, ये भी करंट ईयर से रिलेटेड है. नाउ इसका रिवर्स, आउटस्टैंडिंग सब्सक्रिप्शन इन द बिगिनिंग. ये बिगिनिंग में अगर कोई चीज आउटस्टैंडिंग है, साल के पहले दिन ही अगर कोई अमाउंट आउटस्टैंडिंग है, इट मींस दैट अमाउंट इज रिलेटेड टू द previous year. That amount is related to the last year. It will be subtracted here. इसका कोई रोल यहाँ पे नहीं होगा. Okay, we have to purely derive the figure which is related to the current year. Okay, then next one, what is reverse of this year? Advance in the beginning is added, so advance at the end will be subtracted. Yes, advance at the end will be subtracted. Then final answer will be written. What is the final answer? Like that. Okay, this will be shown in the outer column. This is the adjustment of the subscription. Advance at the end is subtracted by, suppose this is 2020. Any advance is given at the end of the 2020 means what? वो किस साल के लिए होगा? क्या वो 2020 के लिए है? No, वो next year के लिए. It will go for 2021. Okay, this session is 2020 and it will go for next session 21, 22 like that. So if any amount is given at the end of the session, that will be utilized for the next year. So that is not related to the current year. We have to just keep it in mind the concept, the basic concept. Items related to the current year will be added, that's all. Other will be subtracted. So this was the main adjustment of subscription, which is very important. Now let us take some question related to this particular adjustment of subscription. I hope you are understanding. This is a very important topic here of this chapter. Now let us take one question related to this. Now see again in the refresher, DK Goyal, question number question number 6. With the figures it is given, you can see. Let us do this question. We have to show the treatment of the subscription. As you read the question, we have to show the treatment in the income and expenditure, as well as what is asked in the question. It is they are asking the balance sheet also. Okay, so let us take this. Let us make an income and expenditure and the balance sheet of the previous year and the current year. We have to make both the balance sheet. So let us start. Make a small format. See, when only one adjustment is asked, whether it is subscription or it is funding or any other adjustment, it's entrance fees, just make a small format. Don't make it too big. So make a format, income and expenditure account as on. Income and expenditure account. As, what is the date given in the question? 31st March 2017. Expenditure amount, income amount. Let's now take the basic figure. What is given in the question? You can see basic it is given. Subscription, you can see it is given in the question. Subscription received over rupees 6 lakh. Unsolved question number 6. It's unsolved question number 6. From DK Goyal. Yes, you have taken the basic figure of the subscription, that is 6 lakhs. Take here subscription by subscription. How much it is? 6 lakh. Yes. Now you can see in the question what is given in the question. First item is subscription outstanding on. First one, you can see subscription outstanding on 1/4/2016. What is this session? This session is 31st March 2017. So anything which is outstanding on 2016, what is the date? Subscription outstanding on 1st April 2016 means it is outstanding in the beginning. So what you will do? Outstanding in the beginning. Definitely you will subtract it, less outstanding subscription in beginning. How much it is given in the beginning? It is 60,000. It will be subtracted 60,000 because the beginning method is not related to this year, as we have seen in the concept. It is related to the previous year. Then next one, you can see subscription outstanding on 31st March 2017. It is current year outstanding. It will be added current year outstanding. How much it is current year outstanding? It is 40,000. It will be added. 40,000 will be added. Then next item you can see received in advance on 1/4/2016. Advance on 1/4/2016 means it is advance in the beginning. Advance, it will be added. It's advance in beginning. How much it is advance in the beginning? You can see 32,000. It will be added. 32,000. It will be added. Then last one, that is advance at the end. Advance at the end. How much it is given advance at the end? Advance at the end, it will be utilized for the next year. Okay, it is 17. It will be utilized for 2018. It will be subtracted. It is not related to the how much amount it is given. You can see 38,000. In this way, we have taken the 4 items. You can see 4 figures we have taken as we have discussed in the concept. Do the complete calculation and find out the answer, how much it is coming. You can see it will come 5,74,000. 5,74,000. This figure, it means that this is the amount that is actually received during the current session. Okay. This was the amount of subscription. Now what is asked in the question? Question is also asking regarding showing the treatment in the balance sheet. Just we have to make a small format. Just make a small format for the balance sheet. I am rubbing it, then I will make it. Otherwise it will not be visible to you people. Okay? You understood the concept. This was the main thing. Now we have to show the treatment in the बैलेंस शीट. जस्ट यू हैव टू थिंक कि 4 आइटम्स में से कौन से 2 आइटम्स हैं जो पिछले साल की बैलेंस शीट पे जाएंगे एंड विच आइटम्स आर देयर व्हिच आर रिलेटेड टू द करंट ईयर बैलेंस शीट. ओके, नाउ लेट अस मेक द बैलेंस शीट. So we have seen now how the treatment will be done in the income and expenditure of that particular question number 6. Now let us see how you will make the balance sheet. Make a small format of balance sheet. One is 31st March 2016 and the new one, the current one is 31st March 2017. एक साथ ही बना लेते हैं. Liabilities, amount, assets, amount. Similarly, make for the current year also. Balance sheet as at 31st March 2017. Same thing. Liabilities, amount, assets and amount. Now see what are the figures here which are related to the past year. Let us see the past balance sheet first of all. You can see one was a subscription advance which was received at the end of this session, which we have added here. Subscription received in advance, which was related to the last year. How much amount we have received in the last year? Yes, it was 32,000. And what was outstanding subscription? How much it was outstanding subscription? It was 60,000, which was related to the previous year. Similarly, advance which was received in 2017, which we have subtracted, which was received for the at the end for 2018 it was received, that will be taken here. Subscription received in advance. How much advance was received for 2018? It was 38,000. And one was outstanding subscription. Outstanding subscription, how much it was for the current year? Yes, it was 40,000. It will be taken like this. So in this way, this item will be shown in the balance sheet. So today we have covered 2 concepts. We have seen how to deal with the fund accounting and how to deal with the subscription. Okay, I will see you with a big question in the next video. Have a nice day.